Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The South Union Township Supervisors presents the South Union Township Sports Network today from Hutchison Park. It's HARC baseball as the Pirates take on the Blue Jays in 8U coach pitch action. Hi, everybody. I'm Joshua Scully with the South Union Township Sports Network. This coverage is a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and Breezeline Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, this is Joshua Scully. Bill Dice behind the camera tonight, and we will have the starting lineups for you here in just a minute as we are about to get underway. Just to remind everyone as to how coach pitch works. We play 6 innings. Every batter will see up to 6 pitches or 3 strikes, whichever comes first. If that final pitch is repeatedly fouled off, the batter will see that pitch over and over again, so you cannot hit too many fouls. All scoring is capped at 5 runs per inning through the first 5 innings of play. We just had these Blue Jays on the South Union Township Sports Network a few days ago, where the Cardinals won in a 13-12 contest. And we're ready to go now for the Pirates. Coaching for the Pirates tonight, Wesley Sparks, Bob Epley, DJ DeWitt. Umpire tonight, John Kuritz. And we're ready to go here with the leadoff batter for the Pirates, Eli Epley, number 4, going to be starting at short tonight. He'll look at the first pitch. He'll be followed by Marky John. This one is well struck by Epley into right center field. And the Blue Jays have hopped on their horse to try to track that one down. Epley is around second base and still moving. And now he's got his eye on home. Epley around the hot corner. Here's the throw. And he is in with a leadoff home run. And that is something we have not seen too much of so far this season. The leadoff homer. And Epley getting it done easily. Full speed all the way. This is going to be Marky John. The Pirates leading 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. Marky John will be followed by Dash Sparks. Dash is currently on deck. This ball is going to be hit, and it bounces foul down the first baseline. Hudson Budarak will follow Sparks. Noah Harris. We'll see Marky John reset himself in the batter's box here. Pitch from Bob Epley. This one grounded back to the pitcher's mound. Big throw over to first base. Was in time, but the ball gets away. So John is going to be safe at first. Cam Mancuso, Wesley DeWitt, Cam Scott, Hunter Kryzak, Jamari Harris, Keelan Fisher round out your Pirates lineup tonight. They will send 11 batters to the plate. This is Dash Sparks, number 7. Sparks is going to start at second base for the Pirates. We were told pregame that he will periodically trade positions with Eli Epley. There's a big swing there from Sparks, looking to connect. Beautiful day here at Hutchison Park. This ball grounded sharply to short, and it's going to find its way through into left field. John will press himself into third, and following him up, Sparks in at second base pretty easily. Good start here for the Pirates. Hudson Budarak due up, number 2. Pirates, of course, in their gold uniform. Black pants. Blue Jays in their blue uniform, gray pants tonight. This ball going to be fouled back off the cage. Sponsor for the Pirates, Auto Connection. Sponsor for the Blue Jays, Ford of Uniontown. John on third base, Sparks on second, Budarak at the plate. And that will be a strikeout. Noah Harris wears number 21 for the Pirates. This ball is going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Throw on to first base is not in time. Run scores on the backside of the play, and maybe two. But Dash Sparks is called back to third base, and Harris is going to advance up to second. So the Pirates score another run. And as it stands right now, maintain two runners in scoring position. This ball fouled back. Cam Mancuso in the batter's box, right-handed bat. Beautiful Friday evening here in early June at Hutchison Park. Game time temperature 70 degrees under partly cloudy skies, although we're seeing plenty of sun right now. Some shadows across the ball field, and that'll be a strikeout. Wesley DeWitt making his way to the plate. Two down. Pirates have runners on second and third base. This ball is going to be popped up over top of the pitcher's mound, and it's going to drop in for a hit. So the Pirates will now have runners on the corners as a run comes across from third. Pirates lead 3-0 now. Cam Scott due up. Temperature, of course, expected to decline through the evening into the 60s, but otherwise a beautiful evening here in Fayette County. This one fouled back by Cam Scott. He wears number 1 for the Buccos. Of course, the Pirates and Blue Jays at the professional level, Major League Baseball recently also played. So this is a matchup you may have also recently seen elsewhere. We want to thank you, as always, for joining us on the South Union Township Sports Network. This ball grounded sharply down the third baseline. This will be a tough play. The run will score, and Scott on the opposite side of the diamond is in safely. That's a fourth run for the Pirates this inning. And we'll see Hunter Kryzak. He's playing left center tonight for the Pirates. Wears number 10. Runners on first and second for the Pirates. Jamari Harris and Keelan Fisher due up. And that's going to be a strikeout here. Correction, that's only 2 strikes. This one instead well hit. Kryzak making good on that. This ball is going to find its way out into center field, and that 5th run is going to score from third. And I do believe that is going to be 5 runs here in the top of the first. And that's going to be confirmed between both teams. And we'll see the Blue Jays come to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. The Blue Jays, sponsored by Ford of Uniontown, head coach Sean Krieshock. Their lineup is going to look like this: Carson Krieshock, Case Whitaker, Cooper DeHaas, Wyatt Casimir, Nolan DeHaas, Dom Pinardi, Sawyer Schaefer, Nolan Myers, and Bentley Lehu. That is who we're expecting to see for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the first inning. We want to thank our sponsors, as always, who have made tonight's broadcast possible: Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Producer tonight, Bill Dice, working behind the camera for you on a beautiful Friday evening. I think it's safe to say all of our local school districts are out of school now. I certainly hope so. Uniontown Area School District had their final day of school yesterday for the 2023-2024 school year, and I believe most of our other surrounding school districts concluded prior to that. So a really good night from this young man at the plate. Carson Krieshock earlier this week was perfect at the plate, scored a couple of runs against the Cardinals, and this ball is going to be hit, and diving out of the way is his head coach. And Krieshock off to start with another single here tonight. He'll be followed by Case Whitaker. Whitaker also had a strong night at the plate against the Cardinals. The Blue Jays jumped out in front of the Cardinals right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Bill and I were on the coverage for that one. The Blue Jays led the game in the fourth inning, 11-5. But the Cardinals battled back to walk it off in the sixth. Case Whitaker sends one up to us in the upper deck. Out of play. Almost caught that one. This one he's going to straighten out, hit it to second. And the throw on to first base will get Whitaker. Krishock advances to second base. Cooper DeHaas due up. DeHaas wears number 6. He also had a good night for the Blue Jays against the Cardinals. This one's going to be bounced to third base. They'll look Krishock back, and they're going to allow DeHaas to take first. Good heads-up play there by the third baseman, Budarak, for the Pirates. This one is going to be fouled off by Wyatt Casimir. Runners on first and second for the Blue Jays. Casimir, left-handed bat. Of course, the Blue Jays game earlier this week was over at Meadowbrook Ball Field. And this is going to give the Blue Jays at least one run off of Casimir's hit. Good base running there by number 10, Carson Krishock, coming around third to score. So now the Blue Jays have runners on the corners. One down. Nolan DeHaas at the plate. And this one is going to be snagged out of the air, and it's a double play, an unassisted double play by Hudson Budarak. And he had a couple of nice plays there in the bottom of the first inning to limit the Blue Jays to just the one run. So we've played one inning here at Hutchison Park. Your score, the Pirates 5 and the Blue Jays 1. When we come back, it'll be the top of the second inning here on the South Union Township Sports Network. If you were watching this game on Breezeline or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. Beautiful night here at Hutchison Park, just outside of Hopwood, Pennsylvania, Fayette County. 70 degrees, your game time temperature, partly cloudy skies. We've got another game coming up for you later this evening, too. That one is slated for a 7:15 start. Jamari Harris at the plate for the Pirates to begin inning number 2. The Pirates were good for 5 runs in the first inning. Due up here, we'll see Harris, Fisher, and then back to the top of the order with Epley. Pirates sponsor, Auto Connection. And Harris is down on strikes. And now we'll see Keelan Fisher coming up to the plate. Second batter of the inning for the Pirates. Yankees and Astros will be the second of a doubleheader here tonight. T-ball action between the Yankees and Astros. And this one is tapped. It's going to go foul down the third base line. Good hustle there by Fisher. One down for the Pirates, top 2, 5-1, the Pirates lead. We'd heard a lot of good things about this Pirates team. So far, so good for them tonight. Fisher is going to hit this one foul as well. And Fisher will strike out. Some good contact there. Nearly had the one stay fair for him. And that brings us back to the top of the order with Eli Epley. Epley hit a home run in the top of the first inning to get the scoring started. And he'll look at one here. Deep center field. Here is about 230 feet. This one is going to be launched into left on a line, and it gets through. Rolling out to the left field fence. Epley has two, should easily have three. And he's going to slide into third. No throw there. So maybe it's fair we get the cycle warning started here with Epley already having the home run and triple. In his first two at-bats, he's done the difficult part. Marky John at the plate, 2 down. Runner on third base for the Pirates, who lead this one 5-1. This ball going to be fouled back sharply. John, last time through, had a single, came around to score. This one's going to be grounded down the third baseline. Epley will take off for home, and John is easily into first base. We'll get credit for the RBI there to Marky John. Eli Epley scoring his second run of the ball game. The Blue Jays now trail the Pirates 6-1. A really well hit ball here by Dash Sparks. And he's in easily to first base. Came up swinging there, swung at the very first pitch. Good breeze here as well tonight at Hutchison Park, sort of blowing in from right center, across Lake Hutch, and onto the field. The flag in right center is moving steadily in the breeze. This ball is going to be popped up into right, and it gets down and then takes a friendly roll for the Pirates. We're going to see one run at least score here, and maybe two, as pressing now for third base is going to be Hudson Budarak, and he's in. Very nice piece of hitting there by him. Couple of runs score. Pirates have 2 down. They lead now 8-1. This one going to be chopped back by Noah Harris. Harris wears 21 for the Pirates. If you're a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, you know that number carries a lot of symbolism for the team. And here is one crushed to left field. That's going to score a 4th run this inning and easily into second base. Noah Harris with the RBI double. Harris wears 21, of course, arguably the most famous player in Pittsburgh Pirates history. Roberto Clemente also wore number 21. Cam Mancuso at the plate. Here's another well-hit ball. Finds its way through. And this is going to be an easy score for the Pirates, another double. And I think that's going to be a 5th run again for the Pirates. Very nice piece of hitting by Mancuso. And it's now 10-1 in favor of the Pirates. Blue Jays due up here in the bottom of the second inning. Again, the Blue Jays sponsor, Ford of Uniontown. We want to thank our sponsors as well for helping to make this broadcast possible tonight. Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. 5:35 p.m. local time here in Fayette County, Pennsylvania on June 7th. great start for the Pirates tonight. We want to take a moment, too, and remember a dear friend, Phil Michael, broadcaster for WMBS, who unfortunately passed away. That was yesterday morning. Phil had battled injuries that he sustained in a vehicle accident back on May the 3rd. Great guy. He will be missed. This ball going to be popped up and nearly caught in foul territory. Dom Pinardi was almost able to sneak one in. Pinardi runs back to the batter's box. He's ready to go. This one he straightens out and off the glove, nearly snagged there by Eli Epley. It skips off Epley's glove and into right field. Now the throw to try to get Pinardi at second. Does not quite get there, and Pinardi is in with a lead-off two-bagger. We'll give him credit for the double there. This ball's going to be popped up. Does land fair, but the throw is in time to get Nolan Myers. Bentley Lehue, number 3 at the plate now. Runner moves over to third, does Pinardi. Blue Jays trail 10-1. And this one's going to be hit back toward the Pirates pitcher. Big throw over to first base. Will get away. Good looking throw there by DeWitt, but Lehue is able to sneak in, and that's going to score Pinardi. And now we're back to the top of the order. Carson Kreshak. Kreshak earlier this week against the Cardinals had a great game at the plate and in the field. He's 1 for 1 tonight, scored a run. And he smokes this one towards second. Ball snagged there, though, by Epley, who gets the out at second, thought about firing it over to first base, holds on to it. And so that's a fielder's choice. 2 down. Case Whitaker due up. Whitaker will bat here with a runner on first base. This one fouled back. Almost gets into the press box, very close. Umpire tonight, John Kurtz. Helping get some extra baseball bats moved off the playing field. A couple of bats here sitting in front of the Blue Jays dugout. And that's going to be a strikeout to end the second inning. So the Blue Jays do pick up another run. They trail now 10-2. When we come back here on the South Union Township Sports Network, it'll be the top of the third inning. We are scheduled to play 6 innings here. Don't forget, later tonight, 7:15 p.m., we've got a T-ball game for you right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. The Yankees and Astros. That one is scheduled for a 7:15 tee-off. I believe that's probably the correct terminology. We want to remind everybody once again, if you're watching this game on BreezeLine or Armstrong Cable, the South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are also now available online. It's very easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com, search South Union Television, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. Don't forget, we'll be back out here next week, a couple of nights, expecting to broadcast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Pirates back at the plate. They lead this one 10-2, and this ball is hit into left field, and it's a good hit, too. Wesley DeWitt around first base. He's got himself a single. Doing the pitching for the Pirates tonight, Bob Epley. He's pretty good at this. His team has scored the maximum per inning, and of course, coach pitch, you're trying to find that right spot for each batter. Safe to say he's been able to do that so far. This ball hit foul. Also safe to say you probably need a calculus course to figure out his ERA right now. This one, again, hit toward the press box. That's 3 foul balls tonight that have nearly made it over to us. It's rare that we see even one, but we've seen 3. And here's one hit right into the glove of the Blue Jays pitcher, who then is going to throw over and get 2 outs. That's Nolan Myers. He didn't have to move. He just held his glove out like a basket, and the ball dropped right in. Cam Scott hitting that one to him. And now we're going to see Hunter Kryzak. We want to thank you, as always, for checking us out here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Hutchison Park. Ball hit toward third, and this one's going to skip off the Blue Jays' third baseman, Nolan Diaz. He had a good beat on it. That's going to let Kryzak sneak into first base ahead of Jamari Harris. Harris at the plate. Beautiful night here tonight. The shadows starting to get a little bit longer as Harris takes a cut here. Now this one is going to be grounded to short. The Blue Jays knock it down but are not able to get the out, so we have runners on first and second base now for Keelan Fisher. Hutchison Park, of course, not too far away from Hopwood, Pennsylvania. Historic community along the National Road. Hopwood named after the Reverend John Hopwood. Took that moniker all the way back in the very early years of Fayette County. Fisher will bat here with runners on first and second base. South Union Township and North Union Township, of course, are divided by the National Road. That, for much of the course of those two townships, is the dividing line. And that's going to be 3 strikes. So for the first time tonight, the Pirates are held out of the scoring column. A couple of good hits, but some good defensive play by the Blue Jays will keep the score at 10-2. Blue Jays due up now in the bottom of the third inning here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We want to thank Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, United Bank, South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, SWGI specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, and, of course, the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes. Getting us started for the Blue Jays will be Cooper Diaz. Wears number 6 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays in their blue and gray uniform tonight look really sharp. Florida Uniontown is their sponsor. Pirates in their gold and black. Their sponsor is the Auto Connection. Sean Kreshak, coach of the Blue Jays, doing the pitching for the Blue Jays tonight. Pirates will take to the field. Beautiful evening here for baseball. This ball is going to be hit foul, just foul. Good hit there, though, by Diaz. Just a few inches foul. The breeze is intermittent here, but when it blows, it's pretty strong. What a catch there for the Pirates. Great play. Ball well hit off of Diaz's bat, but that's number 4, Eli Epley, who hustles over, snags that one out of the air. Wyatt Casimir, left-handed bat at the plate. Blue Jays trail here 10-2. But for the first time tonight, we're able to keep the Pirates from scoring. Here's one popped up to the pitcher's mound. Takes a couple of awkward bounces. Casimir, though, all hustle. He legs it out. And the Blue Jays have themselves a base runner. Nolan DeHaas due up. DeHaas going to ground this one back to Epley, who throws on to second base. And the runner there is out. Fielder's choice. Dom Pinardi will step in. I thought for a moment that perhaps the runner at second there would be called safe because it looked like second baseman for the Buccos had maybe stepped off the bag. Foul ball hit here by Pinardi, who had a double last time through. Here's the pitch to Pinardi. Here's a good-looking hit into left field, so Pinardi does it again. Now the Blue Jays have themselves two base runners. Casimir, the leading runner. Nolan Myers coming up to the plate for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the third inning. This one started at 5:30 p.m. today. Myers swinging through this one, so we've played now 30 minutes. And that's going to be a strikeout. So some good hitting here for the Blue Jays. Unfortunately, they were not able to get anyone around, despite some good contact. Another good hit there by Dom Pinardi. Some good defensive play from the Pirates as well. And we're going to head now into the fourth inning of play here on the South Union Township Sports Network. South Union Township, of course, glad to bring you this coverage. Sports Network is a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and Breezeline Cable and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. We really appreciate you joining us here tonight. We've been glad to be able to bring you this baseball action all season long. We've had some viewers from across the nation. Viewers checking in different times from Missouri, Utah, grandparents and other relatives joining in. Here's Bob Epley's first pitch of inning number 4. This is Eli Epley. He has got a triple and a home run tonight. Needs a single and a double for the cycle, and that's probably going to be more than a double. Epley is around first base. Coming into second here, looks like he's probably going to get 3. Throw is to the pitcher, and Epley is in with a second triple. 10 total bases tonight for Eli Epley. If anyone is interested in calculating his slugging percentage at home, a couple of triples and a home run. Marky John will bat here with a runner on third base. Marky John also perfect so far tonight. Couple of singles, couple of runs scored. Also has an RBI to his credit. This one's going to be hit to the Blue Jays pitcher. Bounces through, though. Good effort there by Nolan Myers. He had a hand on it. Could not quite come up with it, so it's a second RBI for Marky John. Dash Sparks due up, second base and shortstop for the Pirates. He's flipped back and forth between those two positions. Runner on first base. Sparks will swing through the first one. Fouls this one back and to the street. No harm done. This one he straightens out and he hits to short. That one's gloved there, and a throw over to second base will get the base runner. Good play there by the Blue Jays. Really impressive effort. Hudson Budarak at the plate. He's had a good night. A couple of RBIs and a triple earlier in this one. Pirates with a runner on first base. And this ball is smashed into right field. It gets down and then is going to take a Pirates roll. And we've got two base runners for the Pirates who are really moving here around the bases. And that's going to score no one, unfortunately, for the Pirates. Runners are called back to second and third, so we'll have two in scoring position. Another good hit there for Hudson. He's got a double and a triple now tonight as well. And we're going to see Noah Harris. Harris, 2 for 2 tonight, single and a double. Got an RBI. Chance for a couple of more. This ball bounced to the pitcher. And there's going to be a play here. No, they'll hold it. Run will score. So Harris will stay perfect, picks up the RBI. Pirates score another run. Good night so far for the Pirates. They lead 12-2. This ball fouled to the Blue Jays dugout. I'm going to defer to our director and producer tonight, Bill Dice, to let me know if I have the score wrong at any point, but I have 12-2 so far. And I'm getting the thumbs up. Cam Scott at the plate. Excuse me, this is Cam Mancuso. A couple of Cams on this Pirates team. Mancuso down on strikes. He had the nice double last time through. And that's going to bring up Wesley DeWitt. This ball fouled back, just barely caught by the cage. A couple of spectators here behind the chain link almost had a souvenir. And a very strong gust of wind. Certainly the strongest one we've had so far tonight. Again blowing in from right center. Beautiful night for baseball here at Hutchison Park. And this ball is going to be popped up deep part of the infield. And legging it out safely, number 5, Wesley DeWitt. And the run's going to score on the backside of that, 13-2. Good hustle there by Hudson, number 2. Coming around to score. Pirates lead, 13-2. DeWitt on first base. Pirates have runners on first and second. Here's a ball hit by Cam Scott. Throw to first base will bounce through, and the runners keep moving. 1 run scores. That's a 4th run this inning here in inning number 4. And Hunter Kryzak was due up. And this ball is smashed toward left. And that's going to be a 5th run coming across in the form of number 5, Wesley DeWitt, off the bat of Hunter Kryzak, who picks up the RBI there as well. So 15-2 your score through 3.5 here at Hutchison Park. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the 4th inning. The Blue Jays return to the plate on a beautiful June evening here, Friday, June the 7th, 2024. South Union Township Sports Network coverage of 8U Coach Pitch. We are scheduled to play 6 innings tonight, just outside the historic community of Hopwood, Pennsylvania. Hopwood home to about 2,000 people. Central Fayette County. Pirates making their way on to the field to play some defense here in the bottom of the 4th. Hopwood, a lot of great history in that community. Important place along the National Road. We've actually had some U.S. presidents spend the night in Hopwood, Pennsylvania as they traveled the National Road. James Monroe, William Henry Harrison, James K. Polk, James Buchanan. Buchanan, of course, the only U.S. president from Pennsylvania. William Henry Harrison, the shortest serving U.S. president. This one fouled back. Blue Jays looking for a couple of base runners here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And unfortunately, it's going to start with an out for them. Bentley Lehue down on strikes. Carson Kreshak, who's got a hit tonight, swings through one. And this ball is hit hard to second and in safely is Kreshak. Really well hit ball. Pirates could not quite come up with it. Case Whitaker at the plate now. 15-2 your score. James Monroe, who spent a night in Hopwood back in 1816, was also a veteran of the American Revolution. This ball hit very crisply down the first base line for Case Whitaker. That's going to be trouble. And the Blue Jays are going to try to push home a run here, and they will get one. Great job there by Carson Kreshak running all the way. And Whitaker will pick up a triple there at an RBI. Here's one hit down the third baseline. Now the Pirates going to have to make a decision. They throw on to first, not in time. And another run will score. Kreshak coming across on Cooper Diaz's hit. And now the lefty, Wyatt Casimir, will come to the plate. We're going to have a shoe tied here. Couple of good hits here for the Blue Jays in the fourth inning so far as we check on some equipment. Wyatt Casimir, the lefty at the plate, is going to chop this one toward third, and he's going to be in without a throw. He stays perfect tonight, 3 for 3, 3 singles. Nolan Diaz will step in now. Blue Jays have plated a couple this inning, looking for more. This one hit back to the Pirates pitcher, and there's no play. Diaz also in to first base safely. Dom Pinardi, who's got a couple of big hits tonight at the plate here with the bases loaded. Pinardi had the double earlier. A lot of action here tonight at Hutchison Park. This one's hit to short, and everybody appears safe. The signal is given safe. Pinardi hustling that out, gets the RBI. Another run scores for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have got 3 runs here in the bottom of inning number 4. But good crowd here on hand at Hutchison Park tonight. Both here checking out our game. We've got a game also happening right behind us. This is Nolan Myers. Myers is going to chop one toward first, and he'll be tagged out by number 6 for the Pirates. That's Cam Mancuso. Run does score there for the Blue Jays. So we've gone all the way through the Blue Jays lineup. We are back to Bentley Lehue. And that's going to be the final out for the Blue Jays here. But the Blue Jays have a strong inning for themselves in the bottom of inning number 4. When we come back, it'll be the top of the 5th inning here at Hutchison Park. 8U coach pitch action on the South Union Township Sports Network. The Pirates will be returning to the plate in the top of the 5th inning. They currently lead this one 15-6. If you're watching this game on Breeze Line or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find them. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. Due up here for the Pirates, we're going to see Harris, Fisher, and Epley in the top of the 5th. Good night so far overall for the Pirates. They have scored 15 runs across 4 innings of play. And the Blue Jays have returned to the field here for the top of the 5th inning. T-ball action coming up for you next. That'll be at 7:15. Astros and the Yankees here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Harris offering it a couple. And this one is hit toward third base, and Harris is going to have himself a single. Keelan Fisher due up. Keelan Fisher ready to go. Fisher nearly having that one. And here's the pitch. Due up now, Eli Epley coming to the plate. Epley has a home run and a couple of triples. He's scored 3 runs. Still has a chance, arguably, for the cycle here. He needs a single and a double. He looks at a couple to get his 4th plate appearance started. And then this one is going to be popped up into right field, will land foul. Some clouds on the horizon. Moving over the field, the sun has been blocked by those clouds, so our sky is slowly becoming overcast. Here's one hit sharply on the ground towards second, and the play is going to be made at second base. Epley will get into first base on a fielder's choice. 2 down for the Pirates. Marky John at the plate. John fouls this one back. Pirates lead 15-6 against the Blue Jays. This one hit to short, and the throw is going to get away from second base. Epley jumps up, spins around, runs on to third. John is going to think better of advancing and come back to first. Good work there by Epley. Dash Sparks coming to the plate. These Pirates coached by Wesley Sparks, Bob Epley, and DJ DeWitt. Sponsor is Auto Connection. Pirates have done a nice job here so far tonight. 8U coach pitch. Good crowd on hand. Lake Hutch. Plenty of geese tonight on Lake Hutch. And this ball is going to be dropped into right field, just fair. And coming around first base is Sparks. A run will score. And maybe 2 with Marky John hustling for home. He's in. Great work there by the Pirates, capitalizing with some strong base running. 17-6 your score. Hudson Budarak at the plate. And this one is going to be trouble. It's in the left field, down the line toward the 212 sign. Another run scores for the Pirates. And coming around second base, full steam ahead is Budarak. It's a foot race, and he is safe, is the call. And that's 2 triples tonight now for that young man to go along with a double. And he's got quite a few RBI to his credit now, too. Three runs across this inning for the Pirates. Pirates have scored in every inning except the third. This ball is going to be hit to short. And holding on to it, the Blue Jays will toss it back to the pitcher. Good-looking hit there by Noah Harris. Harris has very quietly been perfect tonight. He's 4 for 4, 3 singles and a double. Got a couple of RBIs, too. And another foul ball sent over our way by Cam Mancuso. Runners on the corners for the Pirates. They have 18 runs plated in this game, and they're going to have more. This one hit to short, bounces through to left field, and no, they won't have more. The runners are all going to hold. The runner on third base, at least, is going to hold. Good hitting there by Mancuso. That's his second hit of the ball game. Wesley DeWitt at the plate. This one's going to be popped up over the deep part of the infield. Drops in, and everybody's going to be safe, and a run will score. Coming across to score, Budarak. Fourth run of this inning. And it looks like the Pirates are trying to discern if that's a fifth run. Apparently it is a fifth run. I had that as just their fourth. If that is a fifth run, that's an even 20 so far for the Pirates. I had them with 19. It looks like they're confirming that with the umpire. And it looks like they're going to let that stand as the end of the top of the fifth either way. We had the score as 19-6. But if that was 5 runs, 20-6. Pirates scored 5 runs in the first, second, fourth, and fifth innings. You can only score 5 maximum. 6 runs so far for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays had a strong bottom of the fourth. And they'll see if they can't pick up from that point onward. Carson Kreshock going to get us started as the Pirates make their way on to the field here in the bottom of the fifth. Pirates are heading out to their positions defensively. Blue Jays sponsor, Ford of Uniontown, head coach Sean Kreshock, Carson Kreshock at the plate. Cloud cover moving into the area. Here's the pitch. This one's grounded towards short. And the throw to first base is not in time. Krishock is in. Third hit tonight for him. And we'll see Case Whitaker next. Action coming up for you, 7:15 p.m. tonight. Tee off for some T-ball. The Astros and Yankees. Weather expected to remain just about perfect. And Whitaker fouls this one back. Expected temperature for the tee-off of our second game, right around 68 degrees. Clouds should break up. I believe I can see an end to them on the horizon, although it has become quite cloudy over the field. This one fouled back again by Whitaker. Air temperature right now, 69 degrees. And here's a bouncer to the back part of the Pirates infield. And everybody's going to be safe for the Blue Jays. Good hit there by Whitaker. That's his second hit tonight. And we'll see Cooper DeHaas, who's got a couple of hits already tonight himself. Wind speed right now right around 10 miles an hour, although it's gusting, I suspect, quite a bit higher than that. This one hit into foul territory down the third base line. We've got another beautiful day on tap tomorrow. Saturday, June the 8th, 76 degrees, partly cloudy. This one fouled back again by Whitaker. We do have some rain in the forecast for Sunday and Monday, and Monday is actually going to be unseasonably cold. This one grounded down the third base line. Good play there by the Blue Jays third base coach. And this one going to be straightened out and finds its way through. It'll be a foot race to third, but everybody's safe for the Blue Jays. Good piece of hitting there by Cooper DeHaas. And we'll see number 2, Wyatt Casimir, stepping in. Sunday, a mix of sun and rain, 74 degrees. This one fouled off, third base side. Monday, a high of just 65 degrees. Here's one hit to the deep part of the Pirates infield. And a run's going to score for the Blue Jays. Carson Krishock coming around to score for the third time today. Good piece of hitting there by Wyatt Casimir, who's been perfect. 4 for 4. Nolan DeHaas at the plate. Bases full of Blue Jays. Ball grounded to third. Out is going to be applied via tag. That's number 21, Noah Harris, applying the tag. So one down. And we're going to see Don Pinardi batting with runners on first and second. Run did score there for the Blue Jays. This one hit towards second. Throw on to first base, not in time. Pinardi is in. And I'm going to defer to our producer here for a minute, Bill Dice. I believe we've got 2 runs in for the Blue Jays so far this inning. 20-8 by our count. Nolan Myers at the plate. But Monday, though, 65 degrees, rain, and clouds. We are hoping to broadcast for you that night. This is going to be swung through for an out. And we'll see Bentley Lehue. But after that, after Monday the 10th, the weather next week looks just about perfect for summer. Lehue offering here at this one. Sunny skies and increasing temperatures. This one hit to third base, and it's going to be picked up by Noah Harris, and he'll run over to step on third and generate the final out of the 5th inning. So we've got a couple of runs across here for the Blue Jays. 20-8 right now your score as we head into the 6th and final inning of this coach pitch baseball game, 8U. And we've got the inning as the 6th inning. Blue Jays will go out to play the field here for a final time today. We're scheduled to play 6 innings, and this is the 6th inning of play. Kickoff to summer week for many of our young people across Fayette County. Summer break is upon us as we roll now into June. June 7th, 2024. We want to wish all of our students and our local teachers a happy summer break, a safe summer break. We'll give a tip of the cap, too, to local teacher for Uniontown Area School District, Donald Bell, who yesterday concluded a career that spanned nearly 35 years of public education. Hope he gets to enjoy a long and happy retirement. This one grounded toward third base and in safely at first is going to be Cam Scott. Good piece of hitting there and good hustle by Cam Scott to make that happen. Hunter Kryzak will step in. Blue Jays, of course, take their moniker from the Toronto Blue Jays of Major League Baseball. Here's the first pitch to Hunter. It's going to be chopped into the ground and a tag applied on Cam Scott. So a fielder's choice situation, one down in the top of the 6th inning. The Pirates, of course, drawing their name from the Pittsburgh Pirates of Major League Baseball. Jamari Harris at the plate. This one hit pretty well to second. And the Blue Jays up with it. Dom Pinardi flips over to second base. Gets the out there. Another fielder's choice situation. 2 down. Runner on first base, and this is going to be Keelan Fisher. Fisher, right-handed bat, steps into the batter's box. Concession stand here at Hutchison Park is in full operation. All sorts of food coming over as this game winds down. Had a chance to at least smell some popcorn from the concession stand earlier in this one. Looked pretty good, too. And Fisher hits this one back toward the pitcher, and he is in safely to first base, and that's going to give 2 base runners for the Pirates. Keelan Fisher, good hustle there getting down the first base line. Pirates have 2 down. This is going to be Eli Epley. Epley has got a couple of triples, home run. He has scored 4 runs tonight. And apparently we're going to have a overrule situation here where they're going to send back Keelan Fisher, and they're going to say that his hit was a foul ball. Hit has to be able to leave the circle around home plate. I'm sure you can see it on your screen. There's a circle area of the ruddy color, almost a reddish brown, and a struck ball has to be able to leave that area or it is a foul. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the top of the 6th. No run score there for the Pirates. Score is going to hold at 20-8 as we travel in to the bottom of the 6th inning of play here, the final frame, if you will, in tonight's matchup between the Blue Jays and the Pirates. We want to thank our sponsors one more time, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and the South Union Township Supervisors, Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Jason Scott. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the 6th inning, Blue Jays at the plate, here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Carson Krieshock at the plate to get us started in the bottom of the 6th inning. Left-handed bat. Krieshock has got 3 hits tonight, has scored 3 runs, has also looked pretty good in the field. Of course, he had a similar performance earlier this week against the Cardinals, where he had a very good day at the plate, and also some strong play from him defensively. And this ball is going to be hit toward short for the Pirates. Throw to first is in time. Very close play there. Case Whitaker, number 8, due up for the Blue Jays. Second game for you tonight, a 7:15 tee-off for some T-ball action. Astros and the Yankees. This one's fouled back by Whitaker. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays have scored 6 runs over the last 2 innings coming into this inning. That's going to be a strikeout, 2 down. Cooper Dehas will step up to the plate now. Here's the pitch. This one is going to be hit well towards short, knocked down by Epley, and he nearly had a throw there. As it stands, it's going to be a single for Dehas ahead of Wyatt Casimir. Casimir is 4 for 4 tonight. All singles. Left-handed bat. Takes a cut here. If you're watching this game on BreezeLine or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and coverage are now available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network. Here's one hit off the glove of the third baseman for the Pirates, Budarak. And everybody's going to be safe. Casimir has another single, 5 for 5 tonight. But you can search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. This is going to be Nolan Dehas. The wind is really picking up here. The cloud cover quite heavy right now over the field, and that's going to be a strikeout to bring this game to a conclusion. After 6 innings, your score, the Pirates 20 and the Blue Jays 8 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Today's game on the South Union Township Sports Network has been a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and BreezeLine Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Our final score, again, 20-8 in favor of the Pirates. For Bill Dice behind the camera tonight, I'm Joshua Scully. You've been watching the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll see you again at 7:15 p.m. for T-ball action here at Hutchison Park, the Yankees and the Astros.